In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Google Calendar and embed that Google Calendar into your Canvas webpage. The reason I like to do this is I like my students to have a class calendar for every class. And I actually create a calendar for each one of my individual classes. And that is the landing page. That is the home page in my Canvas courses. And I'm going to show you how to do that here, all those different steps. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to our calendars and let's create a new calendar. So I'm going to create the new calendar. I'm going to call it Hamburger Class Calendar. Now here's the important part when you create a class calendar you want to embed it in Canvas. It needs to be public. So we're going to click this calendar right here and we're going to make it public. That means anybody with the link to this calendar will be able to see the events. So it's important that you only put class events in here as well. So when we're done with that, we can go ahead and we can create the calendar. It gives us a warning that making our calendar public is meaning that people can search for it, but that's great. Everybody can see what's going on in my classroom. Now that calendar is created and it shows up right here. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to view this the calendar settings, and I am going to scroll down right here where it says embed this calendar, and I'm going to copy this code. So I'm going to I've selected all that code and I'm going to Control C that code so that I have copied it. So again, I created a calendar, and then all I went back to is I found that calendar, and I went to calendar settings to get the embed code. All right, so now I'm back at my Canvas course, and I'm going to go to Pages. And I'm going to create a new page. First, I have to view all pages, and I'm going to create a new page, and I'm going to call this Hamburger Class Calendar. Now right here, I'm not going to type anything in my content. I'm going to switch over to the HTML editor, and I'm going to Control V to paste. And then I can switch back to my rich content editor, and I'm going to save and publish. And there is my class calendar. So I'm going to come back to my calendar. Now it's important that you make sure you select the right calendar, because you might have your own calendar, plus now you have a class calendar. So I always go into here and I select display only this calendar. So no other calendars are showing. I'm going to make sure it's on the right day. And I'm going to go, Halloween is on this day. So I'm going to type in Halloween. Their essay is due this day, so I'm just typing in some due dates. I can type in whatever I want. But what's great is when I come back to the class calendar and I reload it, those things show up. So when students log in and they see this, they can see what's happening in the class. The last thing that I want to do is I want to set this as my home page. So I'm going to go and I'm going to view all my pages, and I'm going to go to my class calendar, and I'm going to use this as my front page. That way when I go home, when students come into this class automatically, they are going to see the calendar with the events that are going on in class. And that is how you embed a class calendar and make it your home page. Keep in mind that you can create a class calendar without making it your homepage if you just want to create a page and link to it in modules that says class calendar, and they can click on it and you can leave something else as your homepage. But I want everybody to go see the calendar, so I set mine as the homepage.